Well, it's a new team, and this year's a little bit different because we got so many new faces, and I haven't seen some of these kids play in a game. I've seen them practice, I've seen them play against each other, but I'm anxious to see Thompson Williams play against a different team. I'm anxious to see some of these freshmen, how they react to 7,000 people in the stands. I think the being a little bit unfamiliar with how your guys will respond kind of creates some excitement, and but opening day is very, very unique. And if you put on a baseball uniform, you've been in a dugout, you don't quite understand it and get a feel of it, but it's like Christmas. You know, this is Christmas Eve to us. We're going to be excited. I won't sleep tonight. Our players won't sleep tonight, and you know, we'll wake up earlier than we usually wake up because we'll be anxious to get to the field and play. And that's kind of what makes baseball and opening day so special. We're pretty close there, and there's a lot of positions that I know who I'm going to put in the lineup tomorrow. But there might be some new guys out there Saturday and Sunday. I don't know if it's going to be the same three lineups each game. You know, the way I look at it, I have about 13 starters, 12 or 13 starters that I think are very athletic and very deserving to play. You know, what goes into it, I hadn't quite decided how I'm going to handle the DH spot and how I'm going to handle the catching situation. There's just the competition's so close behind the plate. We continue to talk to our coaches and make a decision probably later tonight and how that rotation will work this weekend. And when I say rotation, I don't think I'm going to catch the same guy all 3 games. So we'll get those guys in the game and get them some experience and get them going. But who I put behind the plate obviously affects who I DH and who I put in one of those outfield spots.
What do you expect to get out of Brandon McIlwain this weekend?
Well, I hope to get Brandon in there a little bit. You know, I don't know if I'm going to start him tomorrow or any of the 3 games. But he's worked hard. He's practiced with us. He's missed a few here and there because of some football responsibilities. But he also missed the fall, you know, because he was still in high school. So he's behind the repetitions and the knowledge and the comfort level that our other guys are, just because of he hadn't been here but a couple of weeks. But he's making adjustments. He's done some great things in the scrimmages. He's very athletic, and I hope to give him some opportunities. You know, there's a few outfielders that have played well and deserve opportunities, and Brandon's one of those. So is Danny Blair. Gene Cohn's in there, been an experienced guy here. Obviously, Dom's going to start tomorrow and be in the starting lineup. TJ's being thought about as well. LT Tolbert's a kid that I want on the field tomorrow, and you know, I hadn't made a decision on how I'm going to put him in there. And so there's a number of guys out there that I'm saying Brandon's one of those. Hope to give him some cracks, but you know, there's some other guys too that I'm anxious to put out there. And I think South Carolina will always be people will be chomping at the bit to beat us. I mean, all you have to do is look at the last 10, 12, 15 years. We're one of the elite programs in the country, so I feel like we're always going to be hunted. That being said, we got some new guys out that are understand what kind of we went through last year and are ready to make amends. And there's been a lot of not really the right word, but there's been a sense of urgency daily here because of the experience that we went through together last year. We got some new guys here wanting to make a difference and change you know, some of the things that occurred and get back to doing what South Carolina baseball is used to doing. And but at the same time, I mean, you know, I think this program is very, very, very respected across the country. They know, and our opposition knows, we have good players here, and so I don't per se, I don't look at us and say that, you know, I don't know exactly the right word, but I have a feeling that people are going to be playing their best baseball against us. And likewise, there's a sense of urgency that our players have, that we know we need to go out and play our best baseball and get back to doing what we do.